Hi, this is Thresdend, and this is part 16 of an ESO High Isle walkthrough. In the previous episode, we went to Amenos Island for the first time, and we met this woman whose husband had been taken and was being processed and being sent into the jungle, but we're trying to track him down and find him, and we finally found him. When we left off in the last episode, we had just found him, and we're about to go talk to him. We're going to go do that right now.
Damn, the legend was right. I do need 3 keys. Oh, hello. If you're one of those horrid prisoners come to rob me, I'm afraid my current situation has left me quite destitute. But come to think of it, if you'd be willing to help me out, I can promise you a sizable chunk of gold. What do you say?
Wait, your wife is worried about you. She hired me to find you and get you to an extraction point.
Marcel? Why would she do that? She knew my plan was to get arrested and steal the Daybreak gem. I let those jailers grab me on purpose. Well, at least it sounds like she has a better exit strategy than I devised.
You're stealing the Daybreak gem from the prison?
From the prison? Whatever gave you that idea? No, I needed to get into the prison to examine a book I knew was inside the jailer's keep. Secrets of Amenos. A rare tome full of secrets I require to access the old vault.
Wait, I think we read that book. What old vault?
The one where the Daybreak gem is stored. Pay attention, my friend. I didn't think I was going too fast. The old vault was built and forgotten years ago, but with the information from that book, I finally know how to open it. Will you help me?
What kind of help, exactly?
I hoped the legend was wrong, that I'd only need the 1 key I already have. But alas, it requires 3 keys to open the vault. And now I know where to find them. Help me survive the jungle and acquire the other keys, and I'll pay you handsomely.
All right, I'll help you find the keys and steal the Daybreak gem.
Brilliant! According to the book, the keys were hidden separately, one in the southern jungle, the other in the west. Here, I'll mark your map with the location specified. Have you heard the legend of the hidden vault? It's quite fascinating.
No. Tell me about this legend.
It's remarkable. The legend of the Sisters. Famaza, Finami, and Farah, a trio of pirates who amassed untold treasure from their raids along High Rock's coast. According to the story, they chose Amenos as the site to build their hidden vault.
What happened to these pirates?
Well, this was before Amenos Station and the prison stockade. The sisters built their vault and hid their treasure. While the vault was under construction, Famaza fell in love with a local named Altinway. That's when everything started to fall apart.
Fall apart? What do you mean?
Altinway convinced Famaza to betray her sisters so they could keep the treasure for themselves. Her sisters learned of the plan and hid their keys before any confrontation could occur. You see, all 3 keys were needed to open the vault.
Right, so what happened when Famaza finally confronted her sisters?
Nothing good. The sisters died fighting each other, leaving Altinway with 1 key and the secret of the vault. He bragged of it in a tavern, which is how the legend got started.
Okay.
He met his end searching the jungle for the other 2 keys.
Where exactly is this vault?
Right behind this rocky cliffside. The locks are hidden in the boulder I was examining. Ingenious design, but it definitely requires all 3 keys. You know, I was hoping the legend was wrong about that. Oh well.
And you think the other 2 keys are at the spots marked on my map?
A lot of research went into determining which rare book mentioned the keys, then more to find out there was a copy in the prison. After I obtained Famaza's key from a far too trusting descendant, I came here. Anyway, we'll soon have the other keys.
What about the jungle? I've heard it's pretty dangerous beyond those gates.
Dangerous? Sure, but nothing you can't handle. We haven't been processed yet, so we can come and go from the jungle as we please. Just make sure none of the jailers notice. They usually don't pay much attention outside the stockade, though.
Why take such a big risk just for a gem?
This isn't just any gem. The Daybreak gem has a rich history. And it's part of a different legend. I'll let you in on another secret. With the Daybreak gem, I can find an even more legendary vault that contains an even greater treasure.
Okay. So you need to break into this vault to get the gem, so you can break into another vault?
Precisely. Now you see why I was willing to risk banishment to obtain the Daybreak gem. I'm just glad Marcel found you and sent you to help. She really is a terrific partner. Now, let's go get those keys.
All right, where are these keys? That's the question. So this goes into the jungle, right? Let's see. I may have to call off finishing this quest. I have to go back to other things and just come back later and finish this.
You need to learn how to stay on the good side of the jailers. You don't want to get processed and banished to the jungle.
Certainly not. I heard that if you get processed and banished, you can never leave the jungle or you die. Some kind of alchemy or magic or something.
Who are these? Are these players?
Through this gate lies the jungle of Amenos. Your home for the rest of your miserable lives.
Oh, these are people being processed.
Please, I'm innocent, I tell you. Don't send me into the jungle.
Too late for that. You've all been processed. If we don't banish you into the jungle, you'll die.
Right. Certain death out here. At least a slight chance to survive in the jungle. That's the fate of the banished. This one knows she can never leave the jungle. But sometimes, slipping through that gate is so tempting. Stay back! This one was just looking at the gate and regretting the choices that led her to this fate.
Why don't you just slip through the gate with us?
This one cannot do that. This one was processed, so she cannot live anywhere but within this dung-infested jungle. You are prisoners and do not know this. Once you are banished to the jungle, leaving it will kill you dead, dead, dead.
Are you sure? Maybe that's just a lie the jailers tell the prisoners.
No, no lie. This one saw it with her own eyes. Poor Humdo did just that. Turned to dust before he had gotten more than a few steps through the gate. The jungle is bad, but turning to dust? This one thinks that would be much worse.
Right. Oh, and there's volcanic vents here, too. Now, the question is there another wayshrine here where I can go back to High Isle? Because I'm not sure I want to be exploring all of Amenos trying to find these keys. Yeah, I don't see any wayshrines here. I mean, are you telling me there's no wayshrines on the whole island? Alright, let's go get the keys then. There's the south key. The west key. That's it, I just need two more keys, right? Here's a Skyshard.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Found some pure water, Isabel. Alright. What should we get for our skill point? Do I have any gear I can use? No. This I need to collect. Anything else? No. Alright. Skills. I have 2 skill points. have any light armor? Let's see. Medium, medium. Got one light, one heavy. Okay.
Look, up there. If I were a key, I'd hide up there.
How do I get there?
The book I snuck into the keep to read indicated that the keys are hidden in the jungle, one in the south, the other in the west. They even provided a map. Would you like to hear the legend concerning the vault? It really is quite riveting.
No, we've already told you. How am I going to get up there?
Old ruins. This must be the place. Look around for a key while I keep watch.
Oh. How did I fall? Oh, there's little holes in the floor. Okay.
We'll see it done.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
No, that was it. Weathered lockbox. Farah's Journal at South Key, a journal belonging to the legendary Farah of the Sisters, infamous pirates from an earlier era. South Key. This key to the Sisters' vault supposedly belonged to the pirate Farah.
Hey, friend, down here.
Alright, I'm gonna read this quest item. Farah's Journal, Day 103. My sisters and I just claimed our largest haul to date. A military vessel carrying the High King's gold thought it could safely sail the Abasian Sea under the cover of a storm. What a foolish mistake. And they never had to deal with the masterful navigational skills of the Sisters. And now we're rich. Day 110. We decided to make our dream finally come true. Famaza and Finimi agreed that we should start construction of an impregnable vault on the island of Amenos. Where better to store our wealth until we decide to finally retire from our life of piracy and raiding. Day 134. The construction proceeds according to plan. In the meantime, we did it again. This time we hit a merchant vessel and acquired the famed Daybreak Gem. among other treasures. It will go in the vault once it has been completed, until the day we decide to use it to find the treasure of the Daybreak Monks of Hrothgar. Legends claim it's quite extraordinary and extremely valuable. Day 164. Famaza has really fallen for that Altenway rogue. I'm not sure I trust him, but he makes our sister happy, so who am I to complain? Day 173. The vault is complete and we received our keys today. One key for each of us, corresponding to the 3 locks that seal the hidden entrance. I just wish Famaza would get rid of that no-account Altenway. I trust him about as far as Finimi can throw him. Day 179. Finimi overheard Famaza talking with Altenway. They plan to dispose of us and claim the contents of our vault for themselves. Do they think it will be that simple? Just in case, I'm going to hide my key in a lockbox and stash it behind my dwelling. It should be safe enough while we deal with those betrayers.
You're a natural. 1 key down, 1 to go.
Alright, we just need to go get the west key now. All the way over here. This is kind of not what I expected. I expected there to be a bunch of quests on Amenos, but it looks like it's just basically a barren area with a lot of monsters and these crazy looking things. There's volcanic vents, but that's really all that I see here. There's not a lot of content. Computer.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
I probably won't make anything out of it, to tell you the truth. Oh, here is a wayshrine, finally. And another quest.
A stone structure. The key must be in there. Oh, what does that plaque say?
Alright, let me go pick up this quest. Rhod's instructions. Rhad, the piece of the map was supposedly hidden inside a small chest in the broken bow of a ship, at the location I've indicated on Whalefall. I know that place is dangerous, so get the fragment and get out of there as fast as you can. Once you have it, bring it to me at the Dufort shipyards, Captain Ishmaden. Is this Whalefall?
What is she thinking? No one gets off this island. Did you see that ridiculous Breton running around collecting trash? Called herself Louna Jolvanne. She's building a raft to take her to Whalefall. In all my years as a prisoner on Amenos, I've never seen someone get away. She'll get torn apart.
Right, why would she want to go to Whalefall?
Her partner Anton was selected for that game one of the jailers plays. He hunts prisoners for sport on that island. She doesn't think he'll last. I've heard the prize for survival is your freedom, so maybe she just doesn't want to be alone.
Did she say why he won't survive?
I guess those two aren't the fighting type. Luna said they ended up here for swindling. If you want a laugh, look for her on the western coast. Maybe she's built her trash raft by now. She might even offer you something to help her.
Okay, I'll go find Louna Jolvanne and help her rescue her partner, Anton.
So, you plan to help the Breton, eh? Saving that Anton of hers will be tough. Make sure that any gold she gives you is real. Can't trust a swindler. Oh, and if you see her, say hello for me. And good luck crossing that water.
You've lived on Amenos a long time?
So many years, yes. I know every tree and rock. I've seen every type of person arrive on Amenos, thinking they can outsmart it. And do you know what I've learned? There's no way off. They all died trying.
How did you end up here?
Ugh, I'm so tired of telling that story. The first thing anyone asks on a prison island is always, how did I get here? I'm more than the crime I committed a lifetime ago. Anyway, I turned an entire Breton town into skeevers. Not a big deal.
How did you do that, and why?
I said I'm tired of talking about it. Breton town, I show up, skeevers, then Amenos. That's all you really need to know.
Can you tell me more about Whalefall?
Back when I arrived, the Amenos jailers used it as a training ground. It's a nice, isolated place to learn about subduing prisoners. Sometime after they processed me, I was banished to the jungle. Rumors started about a game on the island.
Tell me about this game.
I don't know much to tell. No one I've ever met has ever come back to talk about it. Prisoners get recruited from Amenos Station with the promised reward of freedom. If you survive their hunt, you win. Survive for how long, though, they don't say.
I see. What else can you say about Louna Jolvanne?
Other than her delusions of escape. She must be new. I've never seen her before now. And I make it my business to know everyone in the Amenos jungle. She's a swindler, someone good at tricking people into giving away gold. Be careful with her.
Thanks for the warning. What is this in here? Nothing? Is it a set station? Hidden Foundry. Probably a set station. Got a treasure chest here. You kidding me? Can't open a simple lock? How did this character make it through Vardenfell when he can't unlock locks? There's some random guy here.
Address your kills quickly if you take them down by the waters. The Ornogs like to sneak them away if you leave them unattended. Or so the locals tell me.
Okay. Okay, this looks like a set station, but Druid's Braid, and I can't make it. This is where you make the Druid's Braid set. This one? No. Okay. Alright, I don't know what the stats are on Druid's Braid, but this is where you make it. What happens if we keep going? How did I miss this wayshrine here? Trapper's Peak wayshrine. I need to make sure I grab that. Sister's History, Volume 7. I've already looked at that one. Here's the beach. Wait, this is Whalefall, or I go to a ship, and the ship will take me to Whalefall?
Anton, you better be alive to make these splinters worth it. If you came to judge my raft too, I don't want to hear it. I only need to get to Whalefall and back. I know the waters are dangerous, but my partner Anton got selected for the game there. He's not the type who can survive it.
I heard about this game. What do you know about it?
Just the rumors I've heard in the stockade. No one knows which jailer runs the game. If he chooses you, then it's off to Whalefall. You get set loose, and he hunts you down. Apparently he promises freedom if you survive, but I doubt that.
Why do you think Anton won't survive?
The two of us work together to convince people to give us their gold. We're not really the fighting types. I can't see Anton lasting too long alone against hunters. How about you come with me? I need an escort, and I'll give you the coin I have.
Sure you will. Let's go to Whalefall and rescue Anton.
So, here's my plan. We ride the raft over to Whalefall, find Anton, then leave. Now that I've said that out loud, I see it's not much of a plan, but it's what I got. I'd like to get a move on, though. My partner is clever, but not especially tough.
Can you tell me more about Whalefall?
It's that small island to the west of here. Not sure where the name comes from. I imagine something to do with whales. Jailers play a game there with prisoners from the stockade. They let you loose, and then send hunters after you.
You said the reward was freedom?
So they told us. But I've spent my entire life around criminals, thugs, and related scum. And never once have I met someone who said they got set free from Whalefall. You'd think I'd have run into someone if it were true.
How was Anton selected for the game at Whalefall?
I love the man like a brother, but Anton can sometimes act flashier than he should. He likes to show off his sleight of hand skills. After we got thrown in the stockade, Anton decided to make friends with a jailer. Olivia was her name.
What happened with Anton and Olivia?
Anton was playing her, of course. I don't even think he wanted something from her. Just a way to pass the time. But she actually fell for the old charmer. Once she saw the ruse, Anton's name ends up on the list for Whalefall.
Oh no, but then how did you get out here?
Slipping in and out of the stockade isn't that difficult. And they don't really seem to mind if the prisoners wander off into the jungle. As soon as the jailer dragged Anton away, I knew he wouldn't last. I left the stockade to go after him.
Where did the raft come from?
Made it with my own 2 hands. Quite proud of it. I knew I'd never survive the swim, so I scavenged anything that floats. The tides around here tear everything to shreds, so I had plenty of debris to choose from. I just hope it holds together.
What brought you and Anton to Amenos?
Oh, like I said, he and I are the swindlers. A little distraction over here, and suddenly your purse is gone. Nothing too bad, you know? But it's not like anyone here on Amenos is the innocent type. Seems we marked the wrong target this time.
Yeah, sounds like it. Who did you target?
Some noble in High Rock, Lord Featherbuns or whatever. They're all the same to me. We tried the old pig in a poke on him. Was going fine until his servant called for an appraiser. He was upset to hear the ancient magic orb was a painted goose egg.
Why would he be upset about that? What did the noble do then?
There was some hue and cry. Then finally they caught us. Not the first time Anton and I got arrested, but I guess the Lord wanted to make an example. He shipped us to Amenos as a message. Don't mess with even the stupid nobles, it says.
Nah. Alright, so we've got basically 3 quests we're working on now. I've got to grab this wayshrine right here, but we've got the thing with the keys, and then we've got this one with the raft, going to Whalefall, and then we've got the main story quest over on High Isle, but first thing I'm going to do is make sure I grab this wayshrine. What in the world is that? Oh, it's a volcanic vent. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do this in reverse order of how we took them. I'm going to finish this quest first. The one in Whalefall. And then I'm going to circle back and do the one with the keys. And then I'm going to go back to High Isle and do more of the main story.
Anton, you better be alive to make these splinters worth it.
What?
How about that? The raft worked. Let's move inland and look for Anton.
So this is actually a delve.
Look there. Something's posted on that wooden pillar.
Rules of the game.
At least the game has rules. Let's talk before going deeper.
Welcome, welcome. I, Jailer Mannick, welcome you to the Whalefall Games. Rules are simple. You, fated competitor and miserable wretch, are dead. You entered the arena not to escape Amenos, but to live again. You must survive the master hunter stalking you across the island. Hunter Marcus, master of the poison barb. Hunter Cam, feared berserker from the north. Hunter Gildner, doughty cleric. Hunter Lucia, indomitable knight. Hunter Crow, scourge of the Black Marsh. Hunter D, mistress of beasts. Will you reach the winter stage at the northern tip of the island, or die your true death at their hands? Let's find out.
Now we have a name for the person in charge. Jailer Mannick. I don't remember seeing him at Amenos Station. Sounds like he enjoys his work, though.
Did you see the list of guests?
I sure did. A couple names I even recognized. Wealthy merchants, both of them. Who would be a guest of a place like this? Well, voluntarily. Standing around in the open is no good. Where should we start looking for Anton?
The paper mentioned a stage at the northern tip.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Let's head there. We can't just wander the island calling his name. At least this gives us a direction. Anton knows enough to hide, but I doubt he'd last long. Usually he's the one people notice while I lift their gold.
Then let's keep looking.
Anton's on the run for his life. He may have left signs of where he went. As we search deeper within, we should look for anything that points in his direction. In the meantime, that winner's stage to the north seems like a good place to start.
Multiple hunters? What else have you heard about the Whalefall game?
Only rumors. Some told me all the prisoners brought here have to fight each other. The jailers promise the last one standing will go free. But they bring people over all the time, so no one ever wins. I also heard a stranger story.
What else did you hear?
I met a dark elf in the stockade who claimed to have once served a fancy Breton family. After I gave him half my bread, he told me that his master often mentioned going on hunting trips to Whalefall.
What do you think it means?
Maybe the game at Whalefall isn't for the prisoners. Maybe it's for rich highborn monsters to hunt down desperate people. When you have enough gold, you can do pretty much whatever you want.
Sick people.
I should have asked before. You can handle yourself in a fight, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
I have arrows enough for the likes of you.
I take no pleasure in killing, but I'm glad we're alive and they're not.
Me too, Isabel. Me too. Multi-Air family pendant. A gold circular pendant with tiny inset rubies in a unique pattern. Specks of blood have dried on the back.
Anton isn't sentimental, but he respects tradition. He wouldn't leave his family pendant behind.
Alright, I got a recipe for cookies. Oh, okay, it's a corpse.
Those bones. Now we know why they call it
Killing you is
Whalefall.
almost too easy. No!
Torn scrap of Anton's shirt. A bloody scrap of blue cloth ripped from Anton's cotton shirt.
Anton has worn the same shirt since we came to Amenos. That's a scrap of it.
Uh-oh. It's the boss.
I see him! On that platform!
On the platform, what? Oh, okay.
Another wretch wants to leave my game. There's only one way out. We're all prisoners, in a way. Accept your fate.
It seems that my dear friend Louna brought me a savior, and I can see why. Someone that's as brave and strong as you makes the perfect choice. Those hunters might return at any moment. Please, kindly unbind me so we can flee.
How did you end up here?
Ah, the natural result of my poor survival skills. Though I cannot imagine why you believe now is the proper moment for that story. Release the bindings, please. Once we're safe, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Let me untie you.
Having a brave protector by my side feels so much better than going alone. But they'll notice I'm gone soon, so we should be on our way. I don't doubt someone powerful like you could take them all on, but watching that violence would upset me.
All right.
You seem like the sort who understands life's twists and turns. Maybe you find yourself among nobles of High Rock one day, then the next, you're here. Not what I planned for, but what can you do?
Gotta make the best of it. Alright, now, where's the boss? I want to kill this boss. Maybe this way? No.
Can you keep up, Anton?
I could outrace you with my legs tied together.
How do I get to the boss? I don't want to leave the delve without killing the boss. Doesn't look like I can climb this ladder. He's over here. It's the same
Another
guy.
wretch wants to leave my game. There's only one way out. We're all prisoners, in a way. Accept your fate.
Well, if that's him, I can't shoot at him from there.
Ha, well done. You make it this far, but I'll end
All
this
right,
game
here we go.
myself.
Alright, we killed Jailer Mannick. Got the Whalefall Explorer achievement. What's this? Abandoned coffer. Rhod's torn map fragment. Part of an old hand-drawn map. Not enough to make any use of. Alright, we'll take that back to the guy that's looking for the map fragments. We found another one. So all we have to do now is just leave the delve and escort them back to safety. Thought maybe that was kind of like a neutral animal or something, but no such luck.
I have arrows enough for the likes of you.
Still standing. Be proud of that.
Alright, now, how am I going to get off the island? Oh, there's a Skyshard over there. Can't leave without the Skyshard.
I was getting bored. I do believe we're good at this.
How do I get up there? Maybe down here somewhere? Aha, here we go.
See the shore. We're almost to the raft.
All right, let's go.
Where on Amenos did you possibly find a raft?
Everyone keeps asking her that. They can't believe she built it herself. All right, here they come. Why are they walking? They need to be running.
Just one more time you had to get me out of a jam, huh?
Don't forget that I'm keeping track.
You never think when they send you to prison that you'll be hunted to death. It's just not something they tell you about.
Yeah, I imagine not.
Well, so much for my raft. All that work collecting trash for only 2 trips. But we saved Anton, and that's all I really wanted. Sure, I hope we could escape to High Isle, but this'll have to do. Thank you for keeping both of us safe.
What happens next for you?
We find a way to make a life on this island. From what I've heard, finding a way off is nearly impossible. Here's the payment I promised. I guess we'll probably run into each other again sometime. Amenos isn't that big, and we're all stuck here.
All right, we got another set piece. Sea Beast Ribcage, part of the Steadfast Metals set.
Now that we're free from Amenos Station, Anton and I can do as we please. We weren't officially processed, so I guess we've gone rogue. Wouldn't be the first time. Maybe I'll start building another raft.
How will you and Anton survive on your own?
Sure, the jungle is full of criminals, but they're not actively hunting us like on Whalefall. Well, some of them aren't anyway. Maybe we'll meet others who just want to survive. Seems likely. Hopefully Anton doesn't try to steal from them.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. Stick to stealing from nobles, I think, not other criminals.
Once the hunter caught me, Jailer Mannick put me on display. He said the other prisoners should see that running was useless. He would have killed me soon if you hadn't come. Here's some rare sincerity from me. Thank you so much. I owe you my life.
Alright, let's get this, oh, I got a diagram. Let's get this set piece right here. Wait, have I already collected it? Oh, wow, this has given me a whole lot more stamina. Okay, so I lose 1,000 stamina and gain 1,000 stamina. No, I lose critical chance and get stamina if I do that. Alright, I'm gonna do it for now. I'm gonna hang on to the Jack of Spriggan's Vigor. And maybe I'll use it again later, but for now, I'm gonna keep that on. course, I've also got this, Shoes of High Isle. That's the healer set. I don't really need that. I'll just put the Islander boots back on. Okay, so... Let's see, did she say anything
Now
different?
that we're free from Amenos Station, Anton and I can do as we please.
Okay,
We weren't...
she's just repeating herself. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll circle back around and deal with this Keys quest, get the West Key, and then head back to High Isle and continue the main story. Thanks for watching. See you next time.